ผมมาหา Vicky Pollard.
Vicky มีของมายัง
Welcome, Cap. Hello, Vicky. I'm Charles Tate from the British Embassy here. As quickly as I could. Now, you hardly need me to tell you that drug smuggling is a very serious offence. And if you're found guilty, you could spend the rest of your life in prison. Vicky, I'm here to try and help. Now, can you please explain to me how you came to have 10 kilos of heroin in your luggage?
God, this is like being back at school. I know never even done nothing or nothing. Let me tell you the whole thing, right? Because we was all at the ice skating rink, only Kerry Maynard never came because she burnt her foot on one of Shaznay Lowe's hair straighteners. But anyway, good, because she wasn't even invited anyway. She's like, well, gay, because she's only got 3 ASBOs, and one of them was only for going, at a social worker.
Right, but that doesn't explain how you came to have the drugs in your luggage.
I'm getting there! God, I was just about to tell you if you had just wait ads. So rude. So anyway, this whole other thing happened or something or nothing, because we was all at the ice rink, and they was playing this really old song that was like, Informa, you know me, daddy, me, so me, I go blame him, I leaky bum bum down. And this bloke came up to me, he was like, you are well fit. I was like, shut up. He's like, you well are. I was like, no, I'm not, get a life. He's like, you well are. I was like, yeah, you're right, actually, I'm like the fittest girl in Brazil. And that is true, apart from Denise Kilcannon. But then everyone knows Denise Kilcannon had a backstreet boob job for 100 quid, and now her tits look like the Mitchell brothers.
Did this man offer you money to take this suitcase through customs?
Yeah, he just said go to Thailand or something or nothing and bring this bag back. And then when I get home, he's going to give me 30 quid and he's going to get me in the VIP room at Slappers and Fish Ponds.
But did he tell you that you were going to be transporting an illegal substance?
No, but yeah, but no, he just told me it was heroin.
Well, it's not going to be easy, but I'm going to do my best to get you out of here.
Yeah, well, you better, because if you don't, Cotton Posse are well going to give you beatings, because I, like, totally hate this place, because it's full of perverts. Like, see that one over there with the gammy eye? Last night I was in the showers, and she spent the whole time totally staring at my chicken satay.
Well, Vicky, the trial is scheduled to start on Thursday. Have you thought yet about how you're going to plead?
What's the one you see when you done it?
Guilty.
And what's the one you see when you done it, but you don't want anyone to know you done it?
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
You can put the clothes back on. Now, after having had a good look at you, it's pretty obvious to me what the diagnosis is.
I got allergy. Yeah. I knew, because there's this whole thing, because we was all down the arcade, and Kelly flopped on Destiny, and a bit of it landed in my hair, because Kelly hates Destiny, because Destiny told Warren that Kelly pads her bra. It's true. Nathan reckons he put his hand down there and pulled out a bag of jelly tarts.
No, Vicky, I have to tell you, you are in fact 8 months pregnant.
New doctor, because you can only get pregnant by sitting in someone else's bathwater. And anyway, if anyone's pregnant, it's Joe Rowley, because Meredith reckons she's seen him with her hand down Ashley's tracky bottoms.
Well, you are pregnant, so you must have had sexual intercourse at some point, well, 8 months ago.
New, but, yeah, but, 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 new, because I've never even had sex apart from that one time 8 months ago. But apart from that, I'm a complete virgin.
Also, you have had sex at least once.
Yeah, as a joke. God, this is like being back at school. What happened was, you know Trish?
Trish who?
Trish. Trish. Rochelle and Trish.
No?
Well, she ain't even got nothing to do with it anyway. She wasn't even there. Shut up, you don't even know what you're talking about. Anyway, she dared Melody. She wouldn't have got a bubba off Darren Sheen. But anyway, Darren Sheen ain't got no pubes.
Okay, Vicky. Well, I would strongly advise you, if you haven't already, for the sake of your baby, to give up smoking and drinking.
Oh my God, I so can't believe you just said that. I smoked like once for like 2 years when I was like 9, and the only drinks and I'm the pain in my worthless life, so you're well out of order.
Okay, right, what I'm going to do is I am going to refer you to our young mothers unit at the City Hospital. You're going to have to pop down there this afternoon. Is there someone who can accompany you?
Well, I'm not asking Shelley because she's a slag.
Okay, is there someone else you can go with? Perhaps your mother?
That is my mother.
So how are you coping with everything, Vicky?
New, because there was this whole thing. Because the other day we was all in the park and we was all laughing because Nicola said she was going to set fire to Candice's hair. But then Ryan Morris, but I didn't know I hate, and then we started getting off together and he phlegmed in my mouth and I was like, oh my God, I so can't believe we just done that. But then there was this whole other thing because no Amanda Kay, right, well, she told Ian Buchan she'd do it for a cream egg.
So you're fine. Good. And how's the baby?
Fine.
Or can I see her?
It's not her, it's it.
Or can I see it?
No, but yeah, but no, but yeah, but no, because we was all going to go down the offie, but then they wouldn't serve us because Emma only looked about 9. So then we was going to go down Wimpy instead, but then Liberty said she didn't want to go there because she heard Tyrone was going to be there. So she went up the arcade with Sophie Bannerman instead, but she was a complete bitch to do that because Sophie Bannerman's best friends with Vanessa. Vanessa told Tony that I fancy Davy Woo, but everyone knows Davy Woo's got scabby legs.
And the baby?
I'm getting there. Oh my God, so I knew there was this whole thing because Camilla's mum was going away, so Camilla said she was going to have a party. Then her mum found out and said she couldn't have it, but we said she had to have it because she said it now, so she had it, but I wasn't invited. So me and Jules was a bit mental when we were around Michaela's house, but she wasn't there. She was at the party getting fingered by Jamie Stone, but anyway, Kelly died chastely that Penny Words got hairy tits.
Vicky, where is the baby?
Swapped it for a Westlife CD.
How could you do such a thing?
I knew, they're rubbish. Give me evils!
Okay, gang, now for today's general studies, I've invited someone along who used to be a pupil at this school. Her name is Vicky Pollard. Some of you may remember her.
I said sorry.
Now, I'm sure Vicky won't mind me saying that she used to be a bit of a tearaway. She got caught shoplifting, was sent to a young offenders institution, became pregnant at 14 and had the baby taken into care, but she's turned her life around. She's now got a job at Boots, a small flat, and is taking a part-time course in, is it?
Reading.
And she's here today to tell us all a little bit about her experiences. So, all right, over to you, Vicky.
Shut up, I ain't done nothing, and if anyone says I did, they get beatings.
Right, thanks. Anybody any questions they want to ask? Yeah, Jordan.
Yeah. What'd you nick?
Shut up, I never nicked nothing apart from like one thing, like one other thing, and like a few other things. But apart from that, I never nicked nothing. Have you been speaking to Wayne Duggan? Because let me tell you about Wayne Duggan, right? Wayne Duggan bunked off PE, went in the locker room and took a slash all over Elliot Nathan's brand new Adidas bag. And now Elliot Nathan is going to tell the whole of year 9 that Wayne Duggan sniffs highlighter pens.
Okay, let's have another one. Yeah, Harmony.
Have you got a criminal record?
Yeah, but you just lie about it, because no me sure. Well, she reckons her dad killed this man, but he just lied and said he never. Now he's got this really good job putting the jam in Jammy Dodges.
Okay, one more. Yeah, Dean.
What's Borstow like?
Oh my God, it's like so brilliant. It's so much better than school because there's no lessons or homework or nothing. And like there's people getting beaten up. And once this really funny thing happened because this girl got locked in the fridge and nearly died.
Okay, thanks a lot, Vicky. There's a lot for us to think about there and how we can apply it all to our own lives. Oh, sorry, Kelly, did you have a question?
Did you get that Tommy I asked you for?
Anyone else wants anything, they can just let me know.
Okay, thanks a lot, Vicky. Right, you can go.
Go. All right.
Your baby.
Huh? Oh, it's all right, you can keep it. I've got loads more at home anyway.
Right, now, I've been hearing all sorts of stories about a very serious incident in the canteen. Vicky, I'm going to ask you a question now, and I want a straight answer. Did you bite Jackie Hayes?
I ain't never even done nothing or nothing. Let me tell you the whole thing, right? Because what happened was Julie wrote this thing on a wrecky wall about the rain being 100% minger, and then some maps came into our dorm after like that and started stirring it all up. But anyway, Carly found a pube in a lasagna.
Oh, so Carl is involved in this, is she?
Carly ain't never even done nothing or nothing. She wasn't even there. Shut up! She was busy selling her phone cards, that girl with the manky foot. But I don't know about that because I was busy with Alison because she was feeling sick and was sick all over the sick bay. But I never broke no chapel window, and if Donna says that I did, then don't listen to her because she plays with matches.
Vicky, did you bite Jackie Hayes?
Shut up! I didn't even know she got bit. I ain't got anything to bite with, have I? God, it's like this film I saw once where this woman goes into this place and this whole thing happens, this whole other thing happens, then the video cut off. Anyway, Rachel said that Denise done it with her brother.
Right, hold on. Could you go and fetch Jackie, please?
I don't know, bothered Jackie and everyone knows she
Yes,
done that sort of
thank you,
thing.
Vicky. Jackie, will you please tell me what happened in the canteen this afternoon?
I ain't even never not even done nothing. Shut up. Have you been talking to Cheryl? Don't listen to her. She ain't on her scab. Anyway,
Oh
Cheryl,
my God, I
wasn't
still
even
can't
there.
believe you just said
Shut
that.
up.
Cheryl ain't never even done
Whole
nothing
other
or
thing with
nothing.
Dave. I
Let
don't
me
even
tell
know
you
if
a
I
thing
was
about
Savannah, but then she came over
Kelly
and
wrote this
started
thing
mixing
about
up.
that.
Then
I
we
know,
were
but it took one
stupid.
100%
Anyway, I never
count.
started
And Hannah
with
came along
Jason.
and stirred it all up.
Then
But
she's
anyway, don't listen to her.
She's
She's
got
got
all
all Leslie.
Piss off.
You fancy her?
You do.
You do. Ever nosy finger yourself?
Pocket part scratch hands. Never pocket part scratch hands. Box of matches.
Anything else?
4 pints of snake bites, please.
You got any ID?
No, but no, because you know Albany. Well, she said I've been going around saying that Samina Gashwana's got a moustache, but she has, but I never said it. But anyway, Paul Murphy told Yasmin that I showed him my tit on the school trip to Wookie Hole, but I just showed him my Wookie Hole.
If you ain't got ID, I'm not serving you.
No, because what you need to do, right, is ask Kevin Flanagan's brother, because he reckons I look at least 15. And anyway, I am older than that, because one of my best friends in the world is Therese McKenna, and she goes to school with Gary Thurber's sister, and Gary Thurber's like the hardest person in Gotham. Because once, right, he went down the canal and he found this tire and he like threw it in this swan.
Come on, get out.
No, but I have got ID, but I burnt it, so I don't even need it.
You dropped your ID card, Vicky.
Oh yeah, I just remembered I never burnt it. Oh my god, that's like so unfair! Hayley Chapman reckons she went down the Froking with loads of makeup on and they gave her 4 permanent blacks. Because she's so lucky. She's got her own council flat, 3 kids, and she's only 9.
I'm not serving you.
Don't matter anyway, because we got one of these. Come on, let's go. This place is rubbish.
Vicky Pollard, you have been charged with shoplifting. On the 11th of April, it is alleged you went into the Erskine branch of Superdrug. Once there, you attempted to steal an eyeliner pencil and a can of Red Bull by concealing them in your leggings. Now, in the face of the overwhelming evidence we've heard today against you, do you stand by your plea of not guilty?
No, but no, because what happened was, right, was this thing happened what you don't even know nothing about. Shut up, I wasn't even supposed to be anywhere even near there. And then Meredith came over and started stirring it all up, started calling me all these things like about this thing, what I don't even know about or something like that.
Right, but you admit you were in Superdrug at the time.
No, but no, because there's a whole other thing what I don't even know about, and Meredith says it weren't a thing, but it was, so don't listen to her, because she's a complete slag.
Sorry, Meredith. Who is Meredith?
She's the one who done that thing about the thing, but she gives you sweets, don't eat them because she's dirty.
Thing? What thing?
Yeah, I know. And anyway, there was this whole other thing what I didn't even know about or something or nothing. Because nobody told Wayne Duggan that Jermaine fingered Carly round the back of the ice rink.
Right.
But I was supposed to be doing home ec, but I wasn't, right? I was on the phone to Jules. But anyway, don't listen to her because she had a baby and didn't tell anyone.
Vicky, were you in Superdrug at the time?
No, no, because I wasn't even with Amber.
Amber? Who's Amber?
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't even with her, and anyway, I don't even know who she is, so you better ask her.
Vicky, I don't think you realise the gravity of the situation.
But there's this other thing, right? What I don't even...
If you're found
No,
guilty
you definitely
today,
can't say that, right? Because
you'll have a criminal record.
Just cut hair, so I don't have to go into this.
This is a court of law. You have to. Are you going to keep interrupting me?
No, I'm not. I'm going to let you speak.
Good. Now, we've heard from the social...
Oh, my God, right, there's this whole other thing I completely forgot to tell you about. You know Creed? Well, he felt up Amy on the Coursework at Alton Towers, and her mum totally had an epi, but then Dean went on to Mary Rose and was sick on Louise Farron's head.
Well,
look at that pervert!
I told you before, you got to put the pick and mix in a bag.
God, you see race test? All right now.
Are you going to pay for those?
No, yeah, because I was just about to do it if you had waited. God, this is so unfair. Ain't I never even did nothing or nothing. This is like being back at Borstal. Honestly, if anyone thinks anything, it's Michelle Poop, because we was all at the leisure centre, and Michelle Poop put her hand up the chocolate machine to try and pinch a pack of Payne's puppets, and then she got her hand stuck, and I tried to cut it off with a penknife. She completely had no epi, and said, Mr. Bailey was right, I am educationally subnormal. But anyway, don't listen to her, because everyone knows she's done it with Alsatian.
Okay, I think it's time to go now.
Don't worry, I was going anyway, even before you just said that, because I hate this shop, because Bethany Ray got a Saturday job here, and someone found a dead rat in the chocolate raisins, and someone thought it was chocolate, and they bought it and ate it, and came back the next week and said, have you got any more of those chocolate rats? And that is true, I swear on Duncan out of Blue's life.
Can you come back in, please?
Oh my God, this is well harassment. I'm going to take this to the Court of European Rights.
Lift up your arms.
You only do this because you're in love with me and you're trying to, like, game me up. This is well out of order. See? Totally innocent. I-N-A innocent.
trousers. I bought that earlier.
Project's in by first thing next week. Vicky Pollard, stay behind.
Good luck, Vicky.
Yes, thank you, Kelly. You come here, please, Vicky. Vicky, it's been 2 weeks now, and I still haven't received your essay on Lord Kitchener.
No, because what happened was I was going around cars, but then this whole thing happened because Shelley told us a bit. Anyway, I've been completely going around saying that Destiny stole money out of Rochelle's purse, but I ain't not even spoken to Rochelle because she flicked Ash Michaela's hair.
Vicky, I'm not interested in that. I'm more interested in your coursework.
No, because what happened was this whole thing happened, what I didn't even know nothing about, because Ashley Kramer's been going around saying that Samantha's brother smells of mud. But anyway, Shab never even stole no car, so Shab!
Vicky, have you even started this essay?
No, but, yeah, but, no, but, yeah, but, no, but, yeah, but, no, because I'm not even going on the pill because Nadine reckons they stopped me from getting pregnant.
You know if I don't get this essay by the end of the week, I'm going to have to fail you.
Yeah, but Louise Barron emptied a whole bottle of Fanta into Shannon's bag, but anyway, Luke reckons he fingered Emma Bacon around the back of the language lab.
Vicky, do you want to pass your GCSE?
GCS what? Don't give me evils!
Now, about this essay. Yeah, I have 1 or 2 problems with it. What was Lord Kitchener's role in World War One? No, but yeah. In World War One or something, there was this bloke, right, called Kitchen or something or nothing, who done this thing, but he ain't even not done it, so shut up. Anyway, Kathy reckons she saw Candice getting off with Tony Tozer?
Tozer, yeah.
In Foot Locker, but anyway, don't listen to her because she's got one tit bigger than the other. Vicky, this simply won't do.
Why? Is there a problem with spelling?
Maha Vicky Pollard.
Vicky มีของมายัง
Welcome, Cap. Hello, Vicky. I'm Charles Tate from the British Embassy here. As quickly as I could. Now, you hardly need me to tell you that drug smuggling is a very serious offence. And if you're found guilty, you could spend the rest of your life in prison. Vicky, I'm here to try and help. Now, can you please explain to me how you came to have 10 kilos of heroin in your luggage?
God, this is like being back at school. I know never even done nothing or nothing. Let me tell you the whole thing, right? Because we was all at the ice skating rink, only Kerry Maynard never came because she burnt her foot on one of Shaznay Lowe's hair straighteners. But anyway, good, because she wasn't even invited anyway. Because she's like, well, gay, because she's only got 3 ASBOs, and one of them was only for going, at a social worker.
Right, but that doesn't explain how you came to have the drugs in your luggage.
I'm getting there! God, I was just about to tell you if you had just wait at. So rude. So anyway, this whole other thing happened or something or nothing because we was all at the ice rink and they was playing this really old song that was like informer, you know me daddy me slow me I go play him, a leaky bum bum down, and this bloke came up to me, he was like, you are well fit. I was like, shut up. He's like, you well are. I was like, no, I'm not, get a life. He's like, you well are. I was like, yeah, you're right, actually, I'm like the fittest girl in Brazil, and that is true apart from Denise Kilcannon. But then everyone knows Denise Kilcannon had a backstreet boob job for 100 quid, and now her tits look like the Mitchell brothers.
Did this man offer you money to take this suitcase through customs?
Yeah, he just said go to Thailand or something or nothing and bring this bag back. And then when I get home, he's going to give me 30 quid and he's going to get me in the VIP room at Slappers and Fish Ponds.
But did he tell you that you were going to be transporting an illegal substance?
No, but yeah, but no, he just told me it was heroin.
Well, it's not going to be easy, but I'm going to do my best to get you out of here.
Yeah, well, you better, because if you don't, Cotton Posse are well going to give you beatings, because I, like, totally hate this place, because it's full of perverts. Like, see that one over there with the gammy eye? Last night I was in the showers, and she spent the whole time totally staring at my chicken satay.
Well, Vicky, the trial is scheduled to start on Thursday. Have you thought yet about how you're going to plead?
What's the one you say when you done that?
Guilty.